Hello, ladies and gents. We are doing Sentinel Prime, our 8th map, I believe. No challenges on this map because this is a super short one. So honestly, I'm just gonna kind of blow right through this. We'll grab our pickups and stuff around the map and what have you, but it's a quick trip, just a tiny bit of exploration, and of course there's some big story drops in this particular mission, but you can watch those for yourselves during your own play. Another nice callback to classic Doom music. I want to say this music first appears in the Phobos anomaly, the final level of the first episode of the original Doom, if memory serves. There is a one up here, which is handy for this upcoming fight we're about to do. This map here, which will help you make sure you don't miss anything before your fight. There's another one over here, which we get by just going the long way around. Along with the suit tank here. So we will be doing some upgrading once we get out of here. We'll head back to the Fortress of Doom and pick up a few more upgrades. And honestly, that'll probably be about half of this video because this is such a short map. Conmaker continues to ramble at us for a while. Dropping some plot knowledge on you. Right now we don't have time for that, so we'll just bypass these angry fellows and get ourselves into the arena. So I'm just gonna skip right to it, so we're just gonna get dropped straight in here. This dude is not a recurring character, unlike the previous Hell Priest's Guardian, the Doom Hunter, who does recur on a regular basis. This is a one-off boss fight, it's just right here. So as you can see, this guy's got a big shield. Shooting him while his shield is up doesn't do anything. But when it is down, when he does his green flashes, that is your opportunity to strike. I'm using Precision Bolt, which honestly I don't recall having done the first time, but you can hit him with a shotgun, you can kind of hit him with whatever. But a big, probably a super shotgun, Precision Bolt, or Ballista are good choices here. Your heavy hitter single shot weapons. I believe you can stun him as well with the super shotgun, but I guess I just wanted to make my life a little more difficult and use this instead, but I was having a bit of trouble remembering exactly how to fight him since I hadn't done it since my original play. But you can do a good bit of damage in the window that he gives you. I do make good use of your trash mobs as they spawn. And take those, well, not glory kills because we're not killing him, but the stun opportunities when you can run up and punch him, those will drop some health as well. And as your flame belch becomes available, make sure to use it. And once this Hell Knight spawns in, you can use an Ice Bomb to take care of him quite easily. This phase of the fight is pretty easy. One thing you'll also notice that you, of course, are invulnerable when you are in a glory kill or chainsaw animation. So you can use those as well in this fight to avoid a hit if you know he's about to make an attack. And you do a glory kill on one of those small enemies or chainsaw for some ammo. You will be safe from whatever attack he's about to hit you with. So I switched to the ballista here, thinking that I'd finish him off, but that didn't happen. I'm not sure if things are different on Nightmare. I have seen people do this fight where they stun him with the super shotgun, but and so I assume the ballista would work as well, but it didn't work there. I don't know if there's a specific timing that you need, or even the specific place that you have to hit. I'm not entirely sure, but... So now we enter his second phase, which is a bit tougher. He's got this thing where he swirls his weapon around and will just project anything back at you, so don't shoot that intentionally, because it will just zoom your projectiles back at you, which is no good. And then be aggressive when he is out of that state. Just go in for the kill. Shoot him with whatever you got. He does still attack, of course, outside of this. In two ways. He will do this sometimes, which is just essentially a game of jump rope, really, with a charge that he will do afterwards. Or he will do some normal attacks. You see I tried to evade there by just doing that, although I still got hit, which kind of sucks. And unfortunately, I think he goes right back into his jump rope phase here. And I didn't quite make it out of that one. So I do lose a life. As you can see, the BFG does not do a whole lot to him. So this isn't the kind of thing that they want you to cheese with the BFG. But you can make very good use of the shield on your chain gun. So I do highly recommend using that to block some of his attacks. And then you just whittle him down until you've got your glory kill. Pretty straightforward, although he is tough the first few times around, while you sort of have to get the rhythm and, you know, learn how his attacks work. And then after you've pulverized his skull, get a little nice story beat at the end here.
This stops nothing.
Which of course we will skip. And that's the end. So Sentinel Prime is pretty much just some story and a big boss fight. And now getting glory kills go a lot further in charging your blood punch. And with that, it's back to the Fortress of Doom. So there isn't a whole lot that we have to discuss here, but we will do a little bit of upgrading. And there'll be a few things for us to poke around and look at. At this point, there is one secret that actually opens up in the fortress itself. So we will scour the map for some of those extra pickups to make sure we don't miss anything.
The con maker has overloaded your system.
But we do start with an assault on our base. Con maker wants to have her revenge. Thankfully, this is a dead easy fight. So now we just turn the power back on.
She didn't know.
So huzzah, we're using the crucible now instead of the nice calming blue. Everything's this aggressive red color. Ah, but now you can see we have opened up a new secret up there. But how do we get to it? Well, honestly, I couldn't remember. It's really blatantly obvious if you look around. You may have seen it already or may not. It takes me a solid minute, so I apologize for that. Having to watch me wander around here. And we've already picked up a lot of the stuff. Can use our Empyrean keys. So we've only got one left before we get the Unmaker. And there's still a number of upgrades to buy. So hopefully we'll have this place totally cleaned out by the time we're done with the game. And there it is. That simple trigger there opens up that bounce pad, and we can get a new cheat code, which is a fully upgraded suit. So I guess that's a fun thing to use if you have not yet fully upgraded your suit and gotten toward the end of the game, but you still want to go back and maybe just experiment with some of the earlier maps. So if we head outside here, there is a secret to be gotten. You can see the broken side bit there, but that's not actually what the secret is. It's down below. Kind of messed it up here. And that gives you the all runes cheat code. Sadly, it doesn't give you the suit. You can't actually break in there without paying for it. And so with that, I do enjoy the general ambiance of things here. Gotten most of what there is to get here, but we can look around and make sure that we've gotten all the stuff that we want to get. Of course, there are always cosmetic items that you can get as you like if you want to unlock a new skin or two. But for the time being, I'm just getting the essentials first. So we can finish off our weapon mods here and get the mobile turret. And get this final mod point here. Once we have that, we will be at our full arsenal, not fully upgraded. That will come shortly after this, but we will at least have all of the weapons and all of the mods unlocked. Well, all the weapons barring the Unmaker, of course. In the next episode, Taras Nabad, we'll get... just testing that out there. We will get yet another piece of our arsenal. So there you can see the mobile turret. It's essentially just a faster rate of fire. Though I do generally... In my first go-around, I really preferred the mobile turret for the chain gun and used it pretty frequently. And it definitely has its uses. But I find that especially in some of the trickier modes, such as, you know, Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, the shield can actually be invaluable. So we have 21 points to spend, so we'll just kind of grab whatever here. Not really paying any attention to rhyme or reason. We've already got a lot of what we want. And we will be able to get a couple of mastery tokens in the next map, which I will use to bypass a couple of masteries. Mostly for mods that I don't really use. So, you know, they're harder to get the masteries for. But as for now, just spend all these points, get whatever I can. And hey, change up that skin. I don't even know where this skin came from. To be honest, I don't remember where I got that, but cool. I do love the unique skins, and I enjoy being able to play with the cosmetic stuff in single player. That's a nice touch. So we'll do the rapid deploy and spend a few more of our suit points here. It was a toss-up for me between permafrost there or the sort of ultimate ice bomb upgrade. But I decided there on filling out the movement stuff and just grabbing the regenerating barrels. And that was good enough for me. And I think on the next map we get our suit pretty close to fully upgraded. So with that, that's about it. We're going to call it here, unlike our usual, because Taras Nabad is a long map, and unfortunately we're going to have to redo that recording, so I'll be a little overpowered for it, but it should still be okay. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.